I just hope the audio is playing. It sounds like it is. But you never know when the amateur hour strikes. It's the most unpredictable thing. Okay. All right, guys. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys doing well. I'm just getting kind of ready. I wanna kind of do a day off. So I figured I'll do the pre-show. I'll talk about the watches a little bit, and then on the after show, I'll play some Call of Duty. I figured that's my wife is laughing, so there you go. That's what's gonna happen, I guess. Oh, okay. Let's see. I just dropped the link. If anyone wants to come onto the show, and then yeah, because I wanna look at these articles on Hodinky. There's some breaking stuff happening. Like, what is this? What? This looks like these watches came out a million years ago. I don't know why. How's this new? These two new Seiko divers were made for weekend warriors. Really? A weekend warriors? Sounds like marketing BS, but let's see if it's true. Let's see if these Seikos are true. Because man, Seiko has been raising their prices so significantly that it's getting kind of annoying. Let's see. And they're talking about that last year Seiko released 2 instant hits. James found ep.108, near perfect everyday watch. Really? How much was that watch? Let's just really quickly, new tab. Let's see, what was this watch that they're talking about? Oh yeah, I remember this. This was like this was expensive though. What are they talking about here? Man, there's a lot of watches. Oh my god, it's hard to. Ooh. It's hard to see the price. 1,000. Oh man. So this Seiko Prospects was $1,300. Damn. I mean, I thought only Doxa and this Mido, only those brands gonna charge this kind of money, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because all these micro brands are coming out with $1,000 shitters. So, and Seiko has been making these $300 shitters, and they're like, wait a minute, we're making the same quality watch, except we're charging 300. Let us raise the prices. Like, what the hell? So it makes a lot of sense. But who's gonna take their place? I don't know. Okay, so we got here 2 watches. I mean, they don't look that bad. Gotta say, if like Seiko used to make these watches for $300. If they're charging like Sean says that Seiko is $1,300. If that's $1,300, then oh my god, I don't like this new universe that we're entering in. The basics. Okay, let's just look at the price. Ooh, it's $1,300 and $1,200 watches. Oh, I gotta be honest. I have to blame the micro brands for this, because micro brands, it costs more money to make a watch for a micro brand, right? Because they don't have the quantity discount. And but they're basically making the same kind of watch that Seiko was making. And Seiko just figured, you know what? We'll just increase our profit margins. They can they can create a perceived value by raising the price. Like it's a new world. It's a new world, guys. Because it doesn't cost Seiko to make more. It doesn't cost them more money to make them, but they're just able to increase their profit margins and pump these things out. So, wow. I mean, this is why not just buy ores at this price, you know? At this price. I mean, this is just insane. I understand. I understood the appeal of micro brand, right? Because you're buying something that's supposedly more limited in quantity, but man, you were just buying a super mass produced product at that kind of ridiculous price. You're screwed. By the way, we got a little kind of a little fight in the chat. It seems to be. We got some haters who's gonna hate. By the way, big shout out to Marco for diamond hands on the AMC. Diamond hands, guys. I got out of it. And I was like, you know what? I don't want it. I'm out. Yeah, could have made quite a profit, but you know what? AMC, it's not for the faint of heart. Marco says it's better off. You're better off buying $1,300 in AMC stock. No doubt about it. Is it too late? I don't know. Les White says AMC 29. Is it really? Holy what? How high can AMC go? Let's see. Just quick check. Well, it says 26 for me. But maybe AMC. We'll see what happens overnight. We'll see what happens overnight. It'd be very interesting to know what's gonna happen to AMC, but definitely shouldn't spend that money for a Seiko. Very disappointing. Improve your risk. Seiko charm was that you got so much bang for your buck. Exactly. That was the appeal of the Seiko. It was the whole point, is that you can get this mass-produced, high-quality watch for $300, and $300 is such a good price point for a wristwatch. And it just seems like those, movement watches, the Michael Korses, the Fossils, they're selling watch that costs literally like $5 to make, and they're selling it for a $300 price. And Seiko, they don't want to. I don't know what they don't want to have anything to do with that. But then Michael Kors, they'll just start selling their $5 watches for $1,300. Because at the end of the day, it's just the same thing as AMC. AMC stock ain't worth $29 a share. It's worth like maybe $1. Who knows? That company is going out of business. It's all perceived value. So, man, this new world where it's just everything's just completely random. Hard to know. Hard to know, guys. Marco says high short interest hedge funds haven't covered OTM calls. They have to because borrow fee rate is high and they are genuinely just gonna end up defaulting. LOL. Crazy stuff. Guys, by the way, don't forget to upvote, like, comment, and subscribe. Randy Brixon. We in the bash Seiko segment right now. Okay. Well, look, we're not bashing Seiko. I think everyone here loves Seiko. I actually like Seiko. I don't have any Seikos. I do have a few Casios, but I used to in that. But they still do make $300 watches. It's just we don't like this new price point for the Seiko. So it's not really bash. I mean, we're not gonna, you know, when the brand does people dirty, we're not gonna say, we're not gonna sit here and take it. You know what I mean? Uh, why why would we just agree with everything that brand does, right? It's like when Tudor came out with that ceramic Black Bay. What? They make a ceramic mistake. We're not just gonna say that we like it. You know what I mean? How much we kept Marco's AMC Pro? I don't know. It's we need one more. Marco needs one more watch, one more Rolex to complete the collection, right? He needs the holy trinity. He needs a holy trinity of Rolexes. So as far as we can go. Yeah. Marco says I may just sell my initial investment, just play with the house. What? Okay, go take a walk. Okay, my wife's gonna take a walk without me. Very cool. Sean W says never understood the appeal of the turtle. Yeah, you know what? I don't like the turtle. I never liked the shape. I think the appeal of it is that it feels very comfortable on the wrist. Um, because it doesn't have any of those sharp edges. So it's very similar to Date Just 41. The appeal is the comfort on the wrist, something that's very hard to compete with. You see, you look at this Diver 200, it's got those sharp lugs. It's not going to wear as comfortably as the turtle. So there's always this you have to strike a balance between comfort and the visual appeal. Rough edges and sharp edges look really good uh, visually because it's modern. People like the sharp edges. That's why Submariner is so popular. But the day just wears more comfortably. That's just the reality. Um, yeah. So are these are these weekend warriors? What the hell? I don't think these are weekend warriors. These are weekend mistakes. Weekend mistakes. I wouldn't buy this. So it's too much money. You can get Oris. You can get a proper Swiss brand at this price. I do really like this image. Freaking amazing. How did they make it? Obviously, there's some Photoshop trickery here. They took out whatever is holding these watches, but that's a pretty nice picture. I love it. Yeah. Randy Brickson, not the Willard reissue, but pretty close. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but yeah. And GS Superman says 1,300 for a Seiko Turtle. Fuck me dead. I bought one for like $200 5 years ago. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is just because the reason for this is because there's YouTubers who've been making a ton of videos spooking the turtle, and so the turtle is now like a staple, a brand name that everybody knows and recognizes and loves, even though it's not, it's not visually, it's not that great. But if you say Seiko turtle enough, if you put it into Google enough, there's a lot of Seiko turtle recognition. It's the Submariner, right? People know the name, the Submariner. So once you have enough CPM, right? CPM or something like that. Once you have enough recognition, you can raise the price to whatever you want. And that's what they're doing. They're just capitalizing on the fact that turtle is a staple now. Climb Farmer. I've got 114270 engraved rehot as a one and done. Wind and wear. Wow. 114270. No, that's awesome, man. Shit. Explorer 1 is probably one of the best watches. No, the more I have mine, the more I appreciate it. Um, the the 114270 is also really good. Man, nothing wrong with Explorer 1. It's the prices are going to go up. I think in a similar fashion as 1016 is completely exploded. I think that's the weekend warrior watch if you think about it, right? The one that where the Explorer 1. You put it on the NATO like these watches are. Boom. That's the weekend warrior watch, not these Seikos. This is like supposedly these watches were really good because like Archie used to make those videos like you give it to your car mechanic. You wear this watch to cut the grass with, right? You wear it while you're fixing your car. But for $1,300, people can be like, might as well just do it with my Rolex on. That's not much of not much of a discount, especially seeing that what G Shocks and all these. Man, G Shocks are making watches for 1,300. Everything is going crazy. This is we're in the bubble, guys. Come on, for real. This is just madness, madness. All right, let's see what else because there's more stuff here. There's more news, guys. What the look at this. Budweiser? What? A genuine king of beers. It's a G-Shock. Is this like a vintage one or this is a collaboration? A G-Shock cracks open a cold one with Budweiser. This is a collaboration. If this is a legitimate collaboration, that's man. That's right. The beloved Japanese watchmaker has teamed up with Budweiser on a limited run square that incorporates the legendary Lewis-based macro loggers branding on the dial, strap, and case back. What the hell? It's got to be a joke. Ooh, and Style Collector, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. The cocktail time is a nice at decent price. Ooh, Shikuku. Oh, what is that? Yeah, we'll check this out in a second. Yeah, like they're collaborating on an ad. It's literally uh G-Shock is allowing Budweiser to use their watch as some kind of a billboard space. Oh, at Seiko price. A cocktail time is a nice at decent price. Seiko. Oh, cocktail time. Let's look up this cocktail time. Say cocktail time. Is that Seiko? A cocktail time. Ah. Oh, these are still really good. Whoa. So is that Presage? Presage is the cocktail time? Interesting. Seiko Presage. Seiko cocktail time. Oh, okay. You know what? I actually I got a cocktail mixer in the refrigerator. I think it's called Sex on the Beach. I'm gonna drink it maybe later today. Later today. I'm gonna put it over some ice. These look really good. Right? Like this, you look at this Presage, the cocktail time, right? The quality on this Presage is actually better than on that Houdinki, like, right? Like it's better. The quality is better than on these new Seikos. You know what I mean? look at, you get a steel bracelet, the craftsmanship on the dial. I mean, this is a $300 watch. You compare this to this, you don't even get a steel bracelet. You get a NATO, a cheap NATO. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's $1,000 markup. It cost them probably like $50 to make these. Let's be honest. Probably $50, maybe $100 tops. Like there's no way. It's more than $100 to make these. So Logan Hall, Tim, can't we look at something more controversial like make? Oh yes, of course. And then we'll talk some politics. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, let's finish up this Budweiser. I mean, what a disaster. Even whoever was tasked with making this design just use Photoshop. Let's be honest. Look at this. Budweiser, the font doesn't even look correct. It's written King of Beers, genuine on both sides. What a lazy, lazy design. Wow. And the worst part of this, it will be oh my god, it will be priced at $200. I can't believe it. You can get a Casio for $100 right now on Amazon. Look at this. Uh Casio. There's a red one. I saw like a red one that looks so like even one of these is $100. That's crazy. There was only a couple left, by the way. This one, oh wait, so they raised the price. So this Casio right here, I really like it. This is pretty cool. 130, and this is a Casio. They're trying to sell the cheap, like this is a joke. And now, but the saddest part about this Budweiser is that probably it's going to become super collectible because I don't know, people who like Budweiser, I don't know who out there. I mean, I guess it's better than water. Uh, oh my god! I hope you get a can of beer with this bad Budweiser G-Shock. But what a disaster! Yeah, Big Sal overpriced by 200. Yeah, right. Like you would think about this. See, what should have happened. Budweiser should be paying G-Shock for the price of the watch and then giving these watches for free, with their logos on them to sell beer. But they- they're double dipping. It's what they're doing. Double dipping. GS Superman, $20 super chat. G-Shock does Budweiser. And it's crazy. Rolex does Domino's Pizza, and it's a classic collectible. I remember. I remember, yes. Actually, Cars and Chrono has a Domino's Rolex. But you have to remember, those were different, completely different points. Like Domino's asked Rolex to put Domino's logo on their Rolexes, and they gave those to like their managers after 20 years of service, right? So it's not like these Budweiser ones right here, what we're seeing, like should not be for sale. This should be for Budweiser employees only. Budweiser employees should be getting these G-Shocks for free as a, I don't know, gift for their 5 months of service. Maybe after 6 months of working for Budweiser, an employee should get one of these. You know what I mean? But yeah, the sad thing is that these will go crazy on the secondary market. They'll be selling over retail for $500, maybe $1,000. We kind of know how this is gonna go. It's just like everything nowadays is just over retail madness. Even JJ got on the hype train for the new G-Shock, that that really weird one. What was it? The frog thing. I think it's selling $1,100 on the website, but on eBay they go for $2,000. What the hell? So I wouldn't be surprised, GS Superman. I wouldn't be surprised that this is gonna go crazy. This new world, guys. This is the new era. But I think this is what we're here to talk about. The new Pateks. I cannot believe it. There's some crazy new Pateks, guys. Introducing 7, that's right, 7 new Patek Philippe Aquanauts and Aqua Lucy. I guess Aqua Lucy, those are the ladies' versions. This is what we want to see. This is the beauty. The 5 new Aquanaut Lucy, introducing these 3 standard quartz models in steel, 1 automatic in rose gold center. So this is the automatic one. Everything else is quartz. And finally, quartz travel time in rose gold. What the hell? Quartz travel time? Wait, where is this? This is not even in the picture, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. 5 new Aquanauts, including 3 standard quartz models in steel. So again, are these the diamond ones? These are got to be steel. Okay. Yeah. So these 3, it looks like we got the white one, the green one, and the black one. Because I do remember. So the Aquanauts, like they were like considered the ladies' Aquanauts. The quartz ones, for some reason, Patek considers quartz as women's watch. But either way, I mean, and they had a different strap. The strap on the old quartz one did not used to go all the way to the case. It didn't touch the case. So that was a problem. For me, I think I thought aesthetically it didn't look too good. But so, oh, that's right. Right here. That's the travel time. The new quartz travel time. Look at this. Whoa. So this is a new Patek quartz movement. Damn, that's pretty insane. So that's right. So these are going to be steel with diamonds. One, the white one. By the way, what do you guys? Oh, actually, if you look at this right here, holy flip. It's blacked out. The date, black on white. That looks actually pretty amazing. Oh my God. GS Superman. $100 Superman. Whoa. $100 super chat. This is for the awesome timwrite WhatsApp and Discord, folks. Spruiking AMC this week, especially at Danger and Marco. Hey, GS Superman, thank you so much. So hey, guys, if you're not a member of my channel right now, this is a really good time to join. We have all sorts of amazing people out there. Marco, he's giving it's entertainment purposes, financial advice, but people are making money. So hey, don't underestimate the power of the WhatsApp and the Discord. Remember that for $4 membership, you get the Discord, and at $10 level, you get both a Discord and the WhatsApp for limited time only. Because I don't know what the future of the WhatsApp is going to be. It might be restricted. The prices might be going up. So, guys, become a member today. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back here to GS Superman one more time. Thank you so much. By the way, right here, GS Superman is actually a VIP, guys. If you don't know, he is one cool guy. Thank you, GS Superman. Your support really means a lot. So it looks like It looks like that these are gonna be women's watches, but they're super upgraded from the previous generation. Okay, it looks like this middle one is going to be automatic. There's gonna be 3 quartz and a quartz, uh, travel time, which is this is the first time Patek Philippe has done a quartz travel time. Which people do hate on quartz, but I gotta say, you know what? Quartz is not the end of the world, especially if you got a small kind of collection. Look at this! Wow, this is so cool, man. This is gonna be one lucky lady or one cool guy who doesn't care about. I think less white. This would be a perfect watch for you. What do you think? Jeez, it's very cool. And of course, we have 2 new. Look at this. Hold the travel time. Let's read this thing. The travel time is the single complication most associated with the Aquanaut. Yep. And now the Lucy finally gets its own quartz travel time. Well, you set the exquisite Aquanaut travel time via 2 prominent pushes. That's right. So usually on the old Aquanauts, on the automatic ones, there were 2 pushers. But I guess this one you would have to set it with the crown. Uh, the new Lucy travel time sets easily via the crown, which does not screw down. Oh, so obviously, yeah. How's that for poetry? Yeah, it says this Aquanaut is not waterproof, guys. Don't take this Aquanaut in the water. This watch, along with the trio of steel quartz Aquanauts Lucy and the rose gold Aquanaut Lucy Automatic, came in larger 38.8 mil size. Wow, they upped the size for these women's watches. So now they're not so much women's watches; they're now kind of unisex blingy watch. So you know, I I gotta be honest. I wouldn't mind one of these for myself. They're probably going to be really expensive though. And now we have 2. I mean, are these chronographs? Yeah, they're chronographs. So I don't think there was actually a chronograph Aquanaut until now. Man, I gotta say. Let's see. We also have new Aquanaut chronographs, a watch that existed in steel since 2018's debut of the 68A, which uses the same flyback chronograph movement. Oh, so there was one in steel. Jeez. Oh my God. David H. $50 super chat. Cheers, Tim. Got word I have been allocated blue 15,500. Holy whoa. Congratulations. Oh my. We were just looking at some 15,500 yesterdays. And Marco was saying, yeah, the steel, the one that the style collector got, the Rolex with the smooth bezel, Jubilee bracelet, blue dial, could be a kind of an alternative to like a Royal Oak or Aquanaut. But man, a 15,500. I wonder what the. Oh, and you're saying it's blue. I can't wait for the pictures, man. Please send me the pictures when you pick it up. That's amazing. Man, but you're one of the kind of people who does deserve this watch. I mean, you are a true enthusiast. It's nice to know that like good people get these watches and not timepiece gentlemen kind of flippers. So, congratulations, David. Wow. Wow. Whew. 15,500. Oh my God. Let me bring it up just here for a second, just so that we can enjoy how it looks like. 15500 Royal Oak blue dial. I mean, that thing is. Mm, where is it? It's gotta be. It's not. This is 15400. Let's see. Where's the 15500? Oh my god. 15202. Where's the Ooh, I think this is it. This has gotta be. Yeah, right here. Wow. So they got the whole. There's a whole history here because of how they did it. Because what they did is that they made the 15500 to look more closer to 15202 than the previous Royal Oaks. Wow. I mean, this is insane. Unbelievable. Jeez. Wow, man. That is it's like a like AP has struggled with a long time for a long time with kind of figuring out where to put the logo, where to put the AP, the date, you know? And it looks like with the 15500 they figured out like a perfect placement for everything. Jeez, with the Royal Oak 15500 you have a bit more freedom of choice. For the steel models, they're blue, slate gray, black dial. Oh my god. Wow, and they look at this. Man. Wow. Yeah, man, this is ridiculous. This is so cool. I really like the cutout on the second hand, the back. It almost looks like a ghost hand. It's so cool. Jeez. It's incredible. Man, my phone keeps ringing. Hold on. People just keep sending me messages. Wow. Man, Royal Oak has been through a lot, but man, 15. Yeah, it's right here. This one. Ooh, my God. Oh my God. Monochrome. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's take a look at this monochrome. Monochrome always has the best pictures. Ooh, man. Incredible. Incredible. I remember the how Royal Oaks went from being not too desirable. Like they used to go for under retail for a long time. And now in this new world, they just freaking exploded out of this universe. So, man, David, jeez, congratulations. Congratulations, man. Wow. Wow. GS Superman, David H. That's a looker. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, like any Royal Oak is freaking amazing. But 15500, I mean, that's the latest iteration, latest, greatest. And getting it at the retail price, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, that's just, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. Mm, unbelievable. Jeez. Williams watches. Hey Tim, long time since catching you live. Happy to see a pre-show for us UK guys. Hope you're well, bud. Hey, William. Yeah, I did some pre-shows lately. A couple. It's always tough for me to balance these shows out. But hey, thank you for joining me live. Uh, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to see you. David H. think so. Yeah, I would rather have 15202, but I'm not an unicorn. Yeah, like, look, 15202, it goes kind of back to the original design, whereas this, like a modern iteration of the original design. Because the original design, it doesn't have the seconds hand, and it's just like, seconds hand. I like the seconds hand. Like, I would even say, like, to me, I think it would be perfect if they took off even the date, right? If there was no date and it was just seconds hand, minute, and hours. I think that would be like a perfect, like a sub no date, right? Perfect balance. Um, I don't know. Maybe someday AP will come out with a version like that. Um, I feel like for a lot of people, a Royal Oak will not be a watch that they wear every day. It's kind of a special occasions. They will baby it and treat it well. That's why having a date on there, it's always kind of a little bit annoying to set the date. So if they didn't have a date, it would be really awesome. But I understand, like, not having a date could feel to a lot of people like, oh, you know what? But for people who like, they actually should have two versions, a date and a no date, right? Like, I feel like they should have 15,500 and 15,501, and the one could be without a date. That'd be really cool. Wow, look at that dial. Holy moly. And that's just, jeez. Man, oh man. Mm, it's like a perfect dial. And then you look at that bracelet, and it's like a winning a casino. Like, like, the I told someone yesterday that, to me, uh the bracelet looks like you won a slot machine or something. Because when you turn it, it just sparkles like crazy. Man, and the price is not even that bad. I mean, these things retail. It's ridiculous. The retail is very quite cheap, I think. Well, like, cheap because of how insane the over retail price is. But man, David, you are one lucky guy. That is just an incredible watch. Congratulations, man. Rohir R. 15450 gray dial is the one I would love to get, but they're not on the secondary market. Yeah, I think there's not many of these watches. 15.4. Like, it used to make more of these, but I mean, I think because when they were not as desirable, I think that's the 37 size. Yeah, yeah, it's in the 37 size. Actually, you know what? These are boutique only. I told this story a million times. There was a guy who told me at a party that if I like this watch, he'll be able to hook me up with his AD. But I mean, this is a really expensive watch, and I said, like, yeah, that's great. Like, that's great, but I don't have money to even buy it at retail. And so I lost the contact. I didn't save his phone number. So that's very unfortunate, because if I if I knew that I would have so many friends, I would be able to, get it for one of you guys. But it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, man. That is crazy, crazy stuff, guys. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Look, I know. Now I'm trying to buy everything I can, but you know, Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to help out the community, you know what I mean? Now it's all about the community, guys. Whenever I can get something, I'll try to get it for you guys. So even if I can't get it for myself, so let's finish up the Patek release though. So we got here two new. These are Aquanaut chronographs. Now, does an Aquanaut need a chronograph? Uh, Look, it's nice that there's more Aquanauts. You can never have too many of these. Look at this. Then now there's a grenade with a chronograph. How cool is that? These are gonna be hot, 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 hot. And what is this? I mean, oh, I guess this is just oh yeah, these are just the pictures of the previous ones. Those are the quartz ones. So yeah, let's look at them on Patek website. Patek.com. Maybe just drop the link. Ooh, man, they got the whole intro and everything. Look at this. Wow. I like it how Patek they didn't release these during what was it, the Watches and Wonders, but they saved them for now because when brands do like one big release and then there's nothing for a year, that's kind of annoying. But having these releases spread out a little bit, it's cool. It's really cool. Then there's something to talk about. You know what I mean? uh, Pound the drum. Do the girls like your big drone? Yeah, you know what? That's good. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're impressed. They're impressed when I pull out my big drone. uh, Climb farmer. Tim, can you get me a new Pepsi? Ha ha. That's so funny. Look, I think actually the Pepsis are going to be much more easier to get now that there's two of them. Or maybe and I'm not even sure what you mean by new Pepsi. Are you talking about the new on the oyster bracelet? Logan Hall, the big drone makes up for a small peepee. That's right. That's right. It does. Improve your wrist. Looking to get Rolex Oyster Perpetual or Datejust for my dad's 60th birthday on January. I'm not really good. June, July, January. So I guess by the end of the year. AD says the OP41 is impossible, but can put in an order for 36 millimeter Datejust, I guess. I am just scared it won't be big enough. Look, you know what? The 36 is fine. When I saw it, what's the? It's all about the wrist size. How big is his wrist? If he's a big guy, then a 41 would probably be best. But if if he's a skinny guy, 36 is fine. I love my 36 Datejust that I'm holding on to. Look, let me show you. 1 second. I think it's right here. Yes, it is. Look, so I have a 36 mil wrist. I mean, sorry, it's a 36 mil wrist. What? That doesn't even mean anything. My wrist is 6.5 inches, right? I just think it's a really wearable size. I wouldn't say that there's anything wrong with the 36. I think it's a fine size. You can tell the time, everything. It's just perfect. Alex K loves his. Um, I don't know. 36. I think there's a lot of stigma around 36. But as a watch, it's a perfect watch size. So, guys, don't worry about it. Um, But also, if you're in New York, then email me. Maybe we can help you out. Maybe I can help you out. Hello, Captain. Whoop, I think there's a little echo.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe you have YouTube playing in the background.
No, I just jumped on from my phone.
Oh, okay.
You hear it now?
Yeah, no, it's a little bit better.
Okay.
How's
What's
it going?
going on?
Look at this. Patek dropped 5 new quote unquote ladies watches
Okay. Oh, quote unquote.
and two new Aquanauts.
No way.
Yeah,
2 new Aquanauts? Men's or
two new Aquanauts. Well, they're both same Aquanauts but different colors. Let's go through. Let me show you this.
holy
Yeah.
spike.
So and they're all Aquanauts. So basically 5
That's
women's
insane.
Aquanauts and
5
2
women.
men's Aquanauts.
That's I mean, whole
Right? Breaking
that
news.
is mind blowing.
Let me show you the lineup. So
This
these are the
crazy.
new women's Aquanauts.
Okay. Okay.
So every single one. So there's 3 steel ones.
Okay.
There's white in steel, green in steel, and black in steel. They all have diamond bezels, and they're all quartz.
Oh, quartz. Oh, wow. Quartz.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the interesting thing is that there used to be, I think they're probably now discontinued, but the old quartz women's Aquanauts, they used to be smaller. This is 38.8 millimeters in size.
It-
It's Daytona size. It's pretty big.
38.8.
Yeah.
Oh, men are going to be jumping at these.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, although they have diamonds, I still think like
Oh my God.
a guy can wear diamonds. For someone who wants a little bit of bling, it's acceptable. I think it's pretty cool.
Earth, Tim.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. Honestly,
Yeah.
like my initial reaction. Forget about that tune release yesterday. That's
Yeah.
just throw that out, man. Mind blown.
Yeah. And that's not even look. Let me show you the colors. So like we got the white one, beautiful. Then the grenade.
Oh my God. Let me see. So let me get my facts straight.
Yeah.
With the current Aquanaut men's. What size is the men's? Is it 40 or 42?
They're 40.
Or somewhere in between.
40.
Okay, I thought it was 40. I just want to make sure. And you're telling me they just dropped a third. This is insane.
38.8.
This is nuts because they're basically saying because the bling, I don't know if it makes the face look smaller or bigger, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
The diamonds, and they're beautiful, by the way. I mean, Patek diamonds, holy
Patek diamonds, yeah.
God. I mean,
factory.
This thing, and their label. See, what's interesting is they're saying these are the ladies' pieces. They're saying they're ladies.
They're not saying they're ladies, but let me see. Let me open up the website. Let's see what they're saying.
Okay, yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
What they say, right, doesn't matter. But I gotta tell you, my initial reaction is mind blowing, and what a way to drop the release. This is brilliant, in my opinion, because I was wondering. I said, you know what? Why drop everything on Watches and Wonders with all the other brands? And everyone said, oh, you have to, blah, blah, blah. That's when everyone does it.
Yeah.
But think about the attention that this is going to get. Not that they need it.
Yeah. No, it's like, I mean.
This is you're breaking the internet right now. I mean,
they're not saying anything that this is women's. What it does say, though, it's this is what it says. Patek Philippe reinterprets the quartz Aquanaut loose. It's I don't know, it's loose.
Oh, loose.
So it's Aquanaut loose, and it's reinterpretation, right? It says quartz. In stainless steel, quartz Aquanaut loose. So that's its name. It's Aquanaut loose. It's not Aquanaut women's. It's not ladies Aquanaut.
Mm-hmm.
It's Aquanaut loose. I don't know what loose mean. What does loose mean in Swiss? I don't know. Let's see.
That's a good question. Yeah. Now watch. We're gonna see it. It'll say women or something.
Yeah. Let's see.
Loose.
What is love? Love in Swiss. Oh, love.
Okay. Okay. Love.
or live? Love live?
You
Switzerland.
know,
I know.
someone's going to come
What are
on.
they? Maybe it's French. It's in French. Let's do
Someone's going to
French.
tell us what it really is supposed to mean in the chat. Maybe
French.
that's
Loose in French.
loose.
French.
See, I can't. It's hard to read on this screen.
Luch. Luch. So what does it mean? Guys, chat, help
Hold on.
me out. Where's
Let me.
Marco?
Latin. Yeah.
Loose.
Exactly. Where's more?
French
Lucha.
translation. Luch is an American, English, Irish, French, and Italian surname. Just surname. What? Luce, pronounced Luce. Luce.
That's just a name.
But what is a Luce? It's a surname, like a last name. French translation. French. Let's actually go to Google Translate. Google Translate. Let's just detect language. Light. Italian. In Italian, luce means light. So it's just light. So it's just a diet Coke. It's a diet there you go. Basically you get a diet aquanut. That's what it means.
You know,
it's a diet aquanut.
It's so interesting. It has, I think you were right when you said women's watch. I think you're right because of the quartz, which, I mean,
not only that, no, the old one was marketed as women's. It was 35 in size. The old one. Oh, and Style Collector. Thank you for the super chat.
Light.
Luce equals light. Confirmed. Thank you. So, and he's Italian.
Okay.
By the way, the Style Collector is the guy that I helped get blue Datejust, Roman numerals.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Smooth bezel, yeah, with the Jubilee. Beautiful. Bless you.
Thank you.
Luce light. So there's nothing about women. It's not marketed as women's anymore.
Tim, do you know why they say, you said God bless you when I sneezed?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know the history behind that? Why people say
no
that?
idea why?
Because back in the day, I guess medieval times, they thought that when you sneezed, evil or like Satan can enter your nose, your body.
Oh.
So they say God bless you so that the evil spirits don't come through your nose. Can you believe that?
Hey, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
You believe that shite that someone told you that story?
We're still doing it.
Right. I'm carrying it on.
You know, you know what? I'll tell you. Look at this. You're sneezing. That's like a natural reaction. And I've been so trained to say, God bless you. It's also it's my natural reaction to you sneezing it.
I always do it. Yeah. Or people say Gesundheit, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But Gesundheit. It's weird. God bless you. It's like, why are we saying that? God bless you. For what?
It's like I'm reacting to you.
Of course.
You sneeze and it's almost I'm sneezing as a natural reaction.
That's right. So, all right.
Yeah.
Moving along.
So here we have reinterpretation. By the way, let me show you something.
I'm not sure. How do you feel about the quartz aspect? Have they done this with the Aquanaut in the past?
Yes. Let me show you the old one because they still have one model of the old one. This is what they used to look like. Look at this. You see how the rubber bracelet did not go all the way to the case? You see that?
Yeah.
And now when I go here, now it's also called Huche Hote Julia. But it was in size. Let me show you what was the size of this thing. Because this was small.
Yep.
First of all, expensive AF.
Yeah, we didn't even get to that, right?
But this is the
next thing we got to hit.
Yeah. This was a 35.6 millimeter in size. See? So this was very small and much more feminine. You see like a pink dial.
Oh, yeah.
Very feminine. Yeah. So the old ones were super feminine. They scrapped them. Now, I like it. Even if this is a woman's watch, here's what I'll say. It no longer feels like a woman's watch. You know what I mean? Like it used to be that whoever, it's probably men design these things, right? Let's be honest.
I think so.
I don't know who
They
their
may have
chief,
some. I mean, if it's solely for women, maybe they would have some women consulting. I mean,
but like,
one
I
would
mean,
think.
if you go back historically, right?
Hmm.
Historically, right? It was
Yeah.
like these men were designing like this is what women watches should be like. They
Hmm.
would tell them like this is what. But you look at this brand, so like okay, so they do have this pink background on white,
Yep.
but that's just contrast, right? They
Yeah.
have black one, like this black one. This is not a. You look at this, you don't like. It doesn't say ladies watch. Look at it. Look at the fire in the back. It's almost. It's kind of
Oh, 100%.
uplifting. Yeah, it's
Well, you know what? I would imagine then people are putting aftermarket diamond bezels
yeah,
on these watches, right? They go to, Tracks NYC
yeah.
and those types of New York City places,
Mm,
or other, folks that do the aftermarket diamond settings.
yeah,
So they do it, and Pateks like probably they're thinking to themselves, why not do it ourselves? Use
mm,
Patek diamonds, factory diamonds. It's a factory piece,
by
and
the
then
way.
we'll put it out there. And you know what? Honestly, if the watch sizes are getting a little bit smaller,
Yeah,
because I know from AP's got the 37 mil, which
yes,
I think they market that piece 37 for the
yes.
Royal Oak as a unisex piece. I
Hmm.
don't think they even market it as ladies,
Yes.
because they have lady sizes like 34. But like for the 37, and they had one in white dial, probably all three, but white and black, I know. And
Yeah.
guys would buy that piece if they had. I think it
Yeah.
might be a little on the smaller side, but that watch wears big. I don't know.
Oh, we were just
This one
looking
does.
at look at this AP, right?
Yeah.
AP 15450, the 37 size.
37 mil.
Yep.
Yes.
Right here. Look at this. But because those lugs flare out, it
Yep.
wears like a 40.
Yeah. At
Also,
least. Yeah. 39, 40. I would say you have to add 2 to 3 mils. Uh-huh.
yeah. But like look at this. David H. He just got a notice that his 15500 is ready for pickup.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You SOB. David. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How long
David
was he
A.
waiting? He must have a good relationship.
I don't. Yeah, he didn't say how long he was waiting, but
Holy
it's
fight.
probably a long time. And but here, check this out. So this 15500, right?
That's insane. It's
I'm
41.
not. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what the retail on these are? I
About
mean, here it
22.
says it's
What
19,300 Swiss francs.
I think it's around 22.4, something like
20.
that.
Yeah, it's like around 20,000, right?
So they're not crazy. They're low 20s. Could be
It, it's
20,000 to
it,
22.
it's a fair price, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's a fair price.
it's a
Yes.
fair
Yeah.
price.
Yeah,
Now check
absolutely.
this out.
Let me
What do
ask
you
you this:
think?
Did he get the what dial color?
Blue, blue.
Oh Jesus!
What do you
Oh,
think?
that's
What do you think the
unbelievable.
price is on this quartz with a diamond bezel aquanaut?
Oh boy, this is going to be a total guess because
Yeah.
it's a quartz, so you got to knock price. You got to knock dollars off of that,
Yes, you do. Yes.
which is
But
interesting.
it's got the diamond bezel, so you have to bring the.
I mean, how? Yeah, that's the thing I don't know. Like diamond bezels alone.
Usually, diamond bezels are super expensive, right?
Right. I mean, look at how many diamonds there are. I
Yeah.
mean, they're diamond baguettes, so they're not going to be large diamonds.
Yeah. So when I looked at this, I was thinking 30,000.
I'm thinking 40,000.
Oh, now you're gonna be shocked to find out the price on this thing. This is gonna blow your mind.
Okay, I'm ready. I said 40,000.
It's 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah. It's fair. I think it's a fair price. It's like super very very generous price because it's aquanaut.
Right.
It's probably going to be super hard to get, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be
100%.
waiting list. you're gonna have to. This is gonna be
I mean,
hard to
they're
get.
going to sell. It's going to be very hard to get
Yeah,
because these things are going for 60, 70,000.
yeah,
Granted, you get a mechanical, the Patek
yeah.
movement.
Oh, these are gonna be 40,000 over retail. These are gonna be 40,000 on the gray market,
Yeah,
if not more.
yeah. Yep. If not more, is right because they got factory diamonds. Most of these, a lot of folks just want the name and the
Yeah,
Aquanaut, right?
yeah, yeah,
And I would look. You and I would not get the quartz, but having said that, remember you said you got the Cartier quartz for your mom, I
yeah,
believe.
yeah.
So you know
This
we
is a
wouldn't get the
perfect.
quartz, but
This is a
we
perfect watch for a woman. Like for example, if let's say if you are a watch collector, but you're not married. Right? Do you have a wife? Or we don't know. But let's say,
we don't. Yeah, we don't. We don't
but
know. I
let's
don't
say
even
you,
know.
yeah,
Maybe I
let's
do.
say,
Maybe I don't.
hey, it
I
was
got some things happening. Yeah.
yeah. But let's say if you were gonna buy a watch for your wife, wouldn't you go for this watch instead of a woman's watch that Patek has, like a true woman's watch, like they're 24 or something like that? Like, wouldn't this be a better option?
Then what?
Let me show you. So, if you had a choice, this
I
one.
would think. See, women are not going to go for this watch, the green.
Let me
I
show
don't
you
know if
this one.
women are going to want the green.
But
So,
look what they have. Look right here, because this is their woman's watch. Woman's watch.
but you know what I'll say, Tim?
This is Patek's
The
woman's watch.
the woman and the man, it's basically unisex. You could share wearing it.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what? You know what this watch feels like to me. This new Patek Aquanaut. You know what like. I tell you know what this feels like. You know what this says? Because watch collecting has always been men's hobby, right? A
Yep.
boys club,
Yeah. Pretty. Yeah. Look at our audience.
right? It's a boys club. But we do have some cool women watching. We
Yeah.
got Dangerous Wife. We do have. You know what this watch says? It's almost like it's like a welcome to boys club. It's almost like Paddock is opening the doors and
Mm-hmm.
says like, "Hey, we heard that women wanna also collect watches," and this is like they're reaching out across,
Right.
yeah, and they're saying,
Right.
"Hey,
I
look,
agree.
it's." I almost feel like they consulted with some like women, and they
Well,
kind of, I don't know,
you know what? Because of the social media, Instagram,
yeah,
you're getting some women influencers
yeah,
who are watch watch people, and they're
watch
wearing
enthusiasts, yeah,
they're watch enthusiasts, and they're wearing the men's watches too,
yes,
right?
yeah,
And
they're all wearing men's watches. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing
yes,
like
yes,
they look at women's watches and they say this is garbage. These
right.
women's watches, they're bullshit.
You know what? I had so a girlfriend of mine had the Rolex. I don't even know which one. Probably the ladies Rolex. I guess it was a date just, I believe.
Yeah,
And I think ultimately she sold it because she wasn't into watches. But the watch that women would get if they got one watch would be a Cartier or a Rolex
yeah,
because they love Cartier, right? They love
yes,
Cartier. And they love Rolex because they just know that it's quality. So, and
mm,
Patek, of course, is probably even more money. But
mm,
they don't care about, they don't know a lot of the brands. So
yeah.
they would know the fashion brands. So Cartier, of course.
They know Cartier because
Bulgari.
Cartier is so strong in jewelry game.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe Bulgari, I would think.
Bulgari,
Bulgari and Rolex.
very strong. Very strong. Also, Bulgari, very strong jewelry. And Rolex is just strong brand name.
So I agree. More women have to get into the hobby because if guys like watches and
Yeah.
women like guys, then women should like watches
I mean, for the longest
or
time,
get
like,
into it. You know what I mean? Just
yeah, like
share it.
men's watches used to be just watches. Like, if you think about it, right, men's watch is a tool watch, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And then
Very
a
true.
women's watch, it's like jewelry.
Yes.
And I think there's this disconnect where because women's watches, they're not really watches. They're really jewelry with like a quartz watch stuck into it. So women's watches, they're not even like, I wouldn't even call them watches. Like you look at Happy Diamonds, right? Let's just bring it up. Happy.
Happy Diamonds. What's that?
Yeah, let me show you. It's a Chopard. They're really famous for this women's watch. Let me show you this Happy Diamond. So this is super fast. So this is hard to, it's kind of hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
But so what it is that it's a watch, right? But I think what it has two pieces of sapphire, right? And there are diamonds between over. So how do I explain? So you got to watch at the back, right? Then you got a piece of sapphire, and then you got diamonds on that sapphire, and then you got another piece of sapphire. So these diamonds, you see these diamonds over here? They look like they're floating because they're stuck between two pieces of sapphire.
Oh, okay. I just made the picture bigger on my phone.
Yeah, let me see if I can get a
That's wild.
better
Really cool. So
image.
yeah, it's like a sandwich. It's like a sapphire
It's
sandwich.
a sapphire. Yes, it's a sapphire sandwich.
Dial. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
but what it is like there's just the watch is underneath. So here it is. Here is the really good picture. You see this?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like
so wild. Look at the interesting way that they put those diamonds in like a, I'm sure it was perfectly planned, but they're not symmetrical.
Oh man, it looks,
see that?
They float around. They go crazy.
Oh, you mean they actually move around in the dial?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I thought they just stuck them there in the corner.
No. They float around. You see here, look.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they look like they're suspended in the air. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. That is crazy. I mean,
yeah,
it's interesting because you could jiggle with it, and then that looks like a really
yeah.
It's a nice watch for that price. Was it 9,900?
So it is. Yeah, it's like 9,900.
Interesting.
Yeah. Happy Sport.
Women. It's funny because you're right. They want to wear. They're wearing these bigger watches. I mean, I think it looks a little silly when you get women. Typically have smaller wrists. I don't think I'm saying anything.
No, that's just fact of life. Yeah.
And so if they're wearing a 44 AP, Royal Oak offshore, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Men shouldn't even wear that watch.
Yeah, right.
Maybe there's like 2 men in the country that should wear it. LeBron James, anyone with like an 8-inch wrist.
Yeah. Even for men.
You know what I'm saying?
Even for men, they're too big.
They're big.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I love it. I think this is really cool. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the quartz. It's gonna be interesting when the panel,
Yeah.
You kind of digest it.
Like Rohit R says, these minus diamonds on the bezel would be better taste. And I definitely agree with you. Like if they took away the diamonds, that would be a perfect watch for like a perfect sports watch. Even like, because like it is a little bit of a bling. I think people do appreciate the bling, but you know what? I feel like I almost feel like Patek they had to put the diamonds in to bring up the price of the watch, because otherwise
think they don't want to water down the current Aquanaut.
Probably,
you know what I'm saying?
Probably as well, yeah.
Right? Because if it's funny. Last night I was actually thinking, because I don't have a Patek. I don't know if I ever will, because I just don't know if I want any. I look at them. I'm like, this one's nice.
Look, I mean, if you could get one at retail, wouldn't you get one in the heartbeat?
Which one? This?
Well, let's say Aquanaut. Let's say Aquanaut. Just simple, like one of these, like right here, this one.
100%.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
I'd be racing there tomorrow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting it. I mean, I'm not. Retail is just. I mean,
Yeah.
gray market or pre-owned, is the prices are just insane. Because
Yeah.
so my point is, I was struggling like, oh, Calatravas are nice, but I don't need a dress watch, and my watches are really are for the most part sports watches or tool watches,
Yes.
you know. And I'm thinking, why am I looking at all these other watches when really the Nautilus or let's say an Aquanaut is the watch for me? Like
Yeah.
that's the watch I would want, but the prices are insane.
Right.
So you know, it's interesting. I like the Aquanaut better than the Nautilus. That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Actually.
Yeah, and I think Marco as well. But something about the symmetry of the case,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like those things sticking out on the case
Yeah.
on the right side. So I mean, I'm looking at. I'm not going to get it, but the World Time, or I think they call it the Dual Time or Travel Time Aquanaut, is just insane.
Mm.
Blue dial. I think they may have one in blue. That would be amazing. But here's the thing. I think what they didn't want to do is do an Aquanaut like the Grenade in quartz, because you're fiking your other customers that just spent a fortune on the automatic.
Yeah. Like you look at the well, the grenade's actually white gold. So it's like the grenade retail is 44,000, right?
Yeah,
Because it's made out of precious metal, right? But
right,
you
right,
look
right,
at,
right.
for example, the stainless steel one, right?
Yep.
With the automatic, that retails for 22,000, right? And I think they used to have these Aquanauts. They were like when they were called lady size, right? When they were called lady size, they were, I think, retailed at like 15 or 12,000, right? So the older versions, like without diamonds, there was a without diamonds version.
So
I
they have a diamond version. I'm assuming that that's a steel case surrounding it.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's steel with diamonds, quartz, and now the new retail is 20,000.
Yeah, they're already sold out for the next 5 years.
Right. Exactly. I mean, it's steel. It's steel.
Just because people are taking these other Aquanauts, and you know they might be blinging out. I'm sure they're blinging out the bezels anyway. Because
By the way, I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, you know
jeez.
what? I have a prediction. I have a prediction.
Okay.
In the year, they will release these without diamonds for 15,000. You know what I mean? They bless you. They'll make these quartz. They will make these quartz without diamonds in the next release. It just feels like, because if they had without diamonds and with diamonds at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
most people, you know what would happen? Most people would say, "I'll just get without diamonds,"
Yeah,
right?
I agree. Yes.
But if you release diamonds only versions first, then those people who would get the no diamonds because they're cheaper, they would just buy them up, right? But this way, you ensure that even those people who would buy the no diamonds, they will get the diamonds version.
Yep.
Okay, so it's
Yep.
like an easy way to separate that market into like, because there's people who just want to get the new the latest and the greatest.
And they're introducing, right, they're introducing the concept, not maybe not introducing it because they've done it before, but the quartz at this size
Oh yeah,
watch,
yeah,
and so they can keep that, you know, keep the quartz, keep the steel, and just take out uh the
yeah.
diamond baguette bezel.
I mean, and it's a
It's,
Patek quartz. It's a good quartz. And then look at this. This is insane. So which look what they did here. This is a quartz travel time, a
oh,
complication quartz. Whew.
oh my God,
Yeah,
quartz travel time.
yeah. That's pretty insane.
See, you know what's funny? You mentioned I would not want a watch. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I don't think I would want to wear a watch with a diamond baguette bezel.
Yeah.
But having said that, I always like that little diamond Rolex dial. on the
Mm.
day date.
Yes, on the
Just
president.
a little touch of diamonds because for some reason the world has gone mad, right? And everyone wants bling. Like it's like a
Yeah.
thing now. Like I think it's because of COVID. Everyone's like, I want to treat myself.
Yeah.
I want diamonds. Screw it.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't care.
You know what? When I saw JJ's diamond baguette bezel on his Breitling, in real life it looks freaking amazing.
And
Like
that was
there's nothing wrong
before.
with diamonds actually. In
No,
pictures, diamonds don't look that great, but real life, man, diamonds look freaking amazing.
I think diamonds are pretty cool. You know,
Yeah.
I actually have an old diamond that was my mom's, right?
Yeah.
That I inherited basically. It's an engagement diamond.
Let me just ask the panel real quick. Guys, if you like diamonds, type 1. If you don't like them, type 2. Let's just see where the people are on the diamonds. If you like diamonds, type 1. If you don't like diamonds, type 2. Let's just see. Let's see what how the chat feels
Okay, that's a
on the diamonds.
good question. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And while you're at it, please hit like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell icon. Click the bell icon to be notified.
I guarantee all the women, all the ladies watching are gonna click 1.
Look, if you like diamonds, type 1. If you don't like them, type 2. Perth Luxury is not a big fan of diamonds. Look, I I'm not a big fan of diamonds because they're expensive. But
Rohit 2, Tim S. Oh man, so there's
yeah.
a lot of 2s. Wait a minute.
Well, look, I mean, there is this thing where it's not, people are not ready for diamonds yet. Let's be
Only
honest.
factory and only on the dial. You know, it's funny. This goes. It's interesting how a lot of your audience
Yeah.
are more traditional, more conservative. I would think they're
You
not
know,
blingy.
but it could be the hit for the diamonds could be attributed a lot to all those aftermarket diamond bezels, right? On the Rolexes, because there's so many of those Datejusts with aftermarket bezels. It kind of ruins the vibe for a lot of people because it's a minefield. Like you never know, are these diamonds good? Are they no good?
I agree.
Oh,
But you know what I don't understand. Like, there's not too many folks, so this is not a scientific poll
no.
because Tim.
Mm.
I mean, the amount of diamonds I'm seeing on watches these days, and all these Instagram and
Yeah.
all these watch trader show, it's
Yeah.
great. Like everything seems to be diamonds.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, those ice. Oh, Captain just kicked himself out by accident. There's a lot of those iced out watches that aftermarket icing. Um, it just kind of people used to take the watches and just kind of put diamonds on them, ruining the watch, just making a heresy out of a watch. But look, if I think Patek has done it in a very classy way. There's not too much. It's just a bezel, right? So there's right there, all the like rappers, they would get day dates completely iced out of control, or the subs completely iced out of control. But here it's just it's just a bezel. It's just a little bit.
If Tim, if the live stream chat was comprised with NBA basketball players, what you just mentioned, rap stars, right? Rap stars.
Well, I said, yeah, I think there's a lot of hate for diamonds because
Yeah.
because that community has really
Yeah.
took the icing to the next level. Was just completely out of control, out of proportion. Was just so much diamonds that
This is
it's
true.
not as tasteful. And you know what? Taking a watch and like in some
Ruining it.
ways
Yeah.
ruining it by putting in diamonds that are not supposed to be there is kind of a It's a kind of a heresy to do to a watch. It's a
Yeah.
Church of Horology heresy.
Then they talked about. I was watching Roman's show, and they talked about a break, like a watch was. I forgot what they called it, but they had to do a breakdown
Mm,
of the watch, like because it was like built with all these different parts, aftermarket everywhere.
mm,
So there was like nothing left of the original watch,
wow.
except for maybe the movement when they did this quote unquote breakdown of the piece.
Mm,
So, here's the thing. It just occurred to me
yeah,
that is this good or bad? Like, for on the one hand, all of these entertainers, right, and Instagrammers, influencers,
yeah,
they help the hobby. Well, I don't know if they help the hobby. They make watches much more popular than they've ever been
yeah,
in history. Because everyone wants to show bling.
yeah.
So I guess it's good for the hobby to have more collectors, more community grows, etc. But then the
Mm.
prices go up.
If you asked a lot of people, would think that an iced out day date would be worth more than the regular day date. And for a long time, those they were even, but now the day dates that are not iced out are actually worth more because they're original.
Yes.
People care more about, are those original?
Now,
Was this a hack job by some butcher? You know,
but
right?
if you bought an original piece with diamonds,
Yes.
then the
Oh, those are
diamond
super valuable.
exactly right
But
because
but
I don't
if
know,
they
diamond
just
prices went into the toilet, and now you got all these factory diamonds being made. So I don't know where the diamond market's going to go.
I mean, I think a lot of people have this idea, right? That like a lot of these day dates, they're kidnapped, taken into some God knows where, some motel room,
Yep.
put on ice, then they get some whack job with a knife to cut it and do whatever have its way with the watch, slapping parts that don't belong there.
It's like a scene of the Game of Thrones with
Yeah.
forgot the guy's name when he became the eunuch or something. Like not the eunuch. They
Yeah.
they castrated him. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, that's what they do. That's kind of
Awful.
like that this is how I feel like a lot of people who are really passionate about watches feel like when they see these iced out pieces, as if they were treated like that. Kidnapped, had the like a guy. It's like probably, what, how the Rolex after being iced out feels like. He probably feels like he just woke up and surgery was performed. They were kidnapped in Bangladesh, left in some room with the scar wound and no kidney, right?
Oh, gee.
It's horrendous.
That is horrendous. That's an awful,
Yeah,
awful
that's
story.
probably what that Rolex
Man.
feels like.
Yeah, and then when they ice out the bracelet,
Yeah.
oh my
Oh,
god! Like they, what do they call those? Damn, they put the bracelets look like it's got all the oh man, it's iced out, but you know what I mean, where it's just like not big diamonds, but just diamond dust almost. It's like
I
sparkly
know
and
what you're talking
shit.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. They ruin a brand new bracelet. They just ruin it.
Yeah.
Iced out bracelets. So
Uh
our audience, your audience, Tim, is not a huge fan of diamond baguettes.
no. No, they're not. They're not. But like,
Neither am I.
look, I mean, I have a kind of a hate love relationship with diamonds. Because I am kind of a little bit of a purist. I do love the purist, but you know, Rolex, they have a long history of working with like diamonds. They have some exquisite pieces that have diamonds put in a very tasteful manner. There are those subs with factory diamonds. Have you seen this stuff?
I've seen some. I guess I'm few and far between. I mean, they have that. Well, the Rainbow Daytona, obviously,
Obviously.
that's nuts. but I wouldn't wear that.
Right. Like this one.
I would
Like,
wear
look
one
at
that
this.
maybe has one diamond somewhere on the dial that you barely could notice, and you point to it, and
Mm.
you're like, "Oh, it's in." You know, like the Rolex crown, like if
Mm-hmm.
that was made out of like little diamond chips,
Yes.
I would know it's there, but no one else would.
Yes.
Because again, I bought the watches as tool watches, right? I
Yeah.
wanna dive with them. I wanna like,
Yeah.
paint paint, chop wood with these things.
Mm.
I don't
Look
want
at
to have
this
a
Submariner.
diamond. Oh,
Right.
oh yes, 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 yes,
You
yes.
see how it's done in a
See,
very tasteful.
it is tasteful. I would never buy it, and I would
Yes.
never wear it.
You know, it's very, very expensive, very collectible. Actually, under appreciated. I feel like the retail. Look at the retail on this thing is $150,000.
Mm.
I don't know what the retail is, but this is on Watchbox.
I don't know, man. This is a watch, so Jesus. I would
Yeah.
see this more. I would think this would fit more on a Yachtmaster.
They do have. I think they do have Yachtmasters with diamonds. I mean, it's so rare that. And look at the box that comes with this.
Mm.
Look at this huge
Oh my
Rolex
god.
box.
Yeah, it's like double the size of
Yeah,
a normal box.
it's like you can put a normal box
I don't know.
inside.
I can't. I don't see diamonds fitting on a sub, man. I just have a hard time with it
Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of thing that
conceptually.
you like it or you, but can't you? Yeah, but at least look how it's done in a very tasteful manner. I feel like.
I mean, I could almost get around. Look,
Yeah,
I bought a two tone, which is some gold. So you're already moving away from the Jacques Cousteau and let me dive with sharks type of thing.
yeah.
Um, I think the white gold, beautiful Smurf or the new whatever they're calling it, blueberry. Didn't someone had one of those? They showed it. They had the blue dial with the white gold, not the blue dial, black dial, blue bezel,
Let me show you. Let me show you one more.
and
There's
that
also
I can get away with because you're wearing it,
yeah.
because it's not full gold. But I got to tell you, even the gold with black is beautiful. That's a
We think
stunning
about
looking
this one.
piece.
Yeah, these watches, it's
Ew.
not just a get the fike out of my way.
Yeah.
This is like get the fiking fike out of my way, mother fiker.
Hey Conrad.
How's it going?
What's
By the
up,
way,
Conrad?
look, this is 1 second. There was a comment here. 1 second. Because Rolex has been making diamonds for a long time, making kind of putting watches in diamonds. Rolex have made factory set diamonds and gem set watches almost since the introduction of a day date in the 50s. And here's the thing: look at the price of these things. This GMT Master 2 is only $90,000. Okay, now I think these are sleepers. In my opinion, you look at this one or compare this to a sub. Look at this sub. Oh, by the way,
It's only 90,000.
right? And the sub is
Cheaper.
150,000.
It's cheaper than platinum, almost.
Exactly. This is a sleeper. I mean, in my opinion, like if diamonds, what if diamond trend comes back? This can easily be 300, maybe even $500,000 piece because there's so few of these. These are
Right.
so rare, and they go for very, very low price. By the way, real quick, let's do a comparison, guys. Which one do you like more? The sub with diamonds, type 1, and if you like the Pepsi with diamonds, type 2.
Now it's interesting on the Pepsi. Well, I think on the sub too. You have a combination of I think rubies and sapphires,
Yes.
right, on the Pepsi, and see that with
Yeah,
the
look at this
blue and then
side
the
by side.
burgundy. I think unless it's just colored
Yeah,
diamonds.
no, it is. They do have rubies and sapphires. Yep.
You know,
And
I
these
didn't
are
even
white
know.
gold pieces as well.
I didn't even. I've
Interesting.
never seen this sub before.
Oh yeah?
Conrad, would you buy
Yeah,
that
it's
sub?
super rare.
Yeah,
Money,
like if I
money,
was
not
worth, if I was
no.
worth like 10 million plus, I'd consider it.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are Viking. This is white gold. So even their retail is like 50,000 to begin with. So like just for the white, like think about this. The white gold, just no diamond pieces, they go for what, 34,000, 30. I think right now it's like 39 US thousand. The meteorite dial Pepsi goes for 40,000, right? 40,000. So these should retail at about maybe 60 at least. I have no idea what the
You know what?
retail on these things
You
is.
know what I don't
Oh,
like about
actually,
it?
you know what? We
I
can
think
do
it's
a
a lot
guess.
more than that.
We can do a guess. Let's just bring up, you know what? There's a day date with diamonds, right?
I'm pretty sure these are 6-figure watches, retail.
Holy fuck. Let's do, oh, Pearl Master. Let's just,
You know what I
wait,
don't like
where's the
about it?
president? What?
Mhm.
I like it. The one thing I would not, what I would get rid of, I would get rid of the diamonds
Mhm.
on the lugs.
On the lugs? Ah.
Yep. I would just keep the bezel. I like that little
There's actually a
splash
version with just the bezel. Don't worry
of
about it.
diamonds. Oh, good. Oh, good. I mean, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Because if you want to fike off, maybe not a fike off watch, just a one fike off, and you're paying homage to like the sub because you're not. I don't think you'd be wearing this anytime soon. With sharks.
Mhm.
So like a day date with just a diamond bezel goes for 51,000.
Oh, and
So
Tim, go to the Day-Date 36, and you can choose
uh
the center link bust down bracelet.
okay.
Ooh, yeah,
It's on the 36. Yeah,
it's nice.
36.
but I think it's price on request. I don't think it shows you the price.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
On request. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. So so this would be I mean, I'm guessing it would be like up to minimum probably somewhere in 70s, 80,000. Actually the platinum Daytona, that was retailed at 74,000, right? So these are probably approaching that price.
Rohit said,
I think it's
Ooh.
more.
Tony Nico, $5 super chat. Hello, gentlemen, and big happy birthday to William and many returns. Wow. William, happy birthday.
"Hey,
Oh, it's William's birthday?
happy birthday!
Wow.
We need an update on Tony, Nico, and the Ming."
Yes. Oh yeah. I hope that Watches Global will be able to hook Nico up with the Ming. Tony really needs a Ming. Ming me a Marco, everybody. Ming me a Marco.
And
Look.
guys, you have to remember on these factory diamond pieces, this is the highest quality diamonds.
Yeah.
And gemologists employed by Rolex and scouting these rocks and cutting them.
Yeah.
So I actually looked it up a couple of months ago. I was curious, what sort of diamonds does Rolex use?
Yeah.
And they only use the best. It's got to be it's got to be VVS clarity, and I think they used on the color. I think because the best color I believe is D, and I think they only use D, or maybe I can't remember exactly, but it was top stuff.
Yeah, that's why they have very few, like their diamonds are very far and few in between. Like even look at the diamond that's used for the triangle. That's a triangular diamond, I think, right?
Well, they cut it.
Pretty insane. Yeah.
You ever take a loop to a diamond?
I haven't.
No.
But
look at the video.
I have.
How is it?
It's disgusting.
It's the really?
No, you know what? Because it's funny. You think that the most brilliant diamond, you look at a diamond, you're like, wow, this thing sparkles. It looks beautiful. This must be VVS or whatnot.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then there's different grades. I got a whole chart once. I was in I forgot the name of the place. It was a pretty big jeweler in Long Island. The one that what's his name pops into Christian from Theo and Harris. I forgot the name of that store he goes to. Anyhow, so there's there's charts on the internet of different qualities. So you're looking at, and you see like these they're imperfections.
Yeah.
Inside the diamond, you could see like these black marks, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
But you have to see it at like 50 times magnification.
Yeah.
So you'll never see it. The naked eye will just look at it and say, "That's a beautiful diamond." Until you look at it with the loop and you see the imperfections in the diamond, then it was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. So, for example, like, you know, if you're, for example, buying a ring, I wouldn't get the highest quality diamond because it's unnecessary to get it so perfect, right? You can go with a color D, E, F, G. I think you can go with like a G or H color, which makes it a little yellow, but it doesn't matter. Especially if you have a yellow gold setting, you can't tell the difference. If it's a white gold setting, you should go a little better on the color. And then on the clarity, you can go down like to like SI1 or something. It's like small inclusions.
Inclusions, that's right.
Yeah, and then as long as you have a really nicely cut diamond, because the cut is what makes the biggest difference in light play, right?
Yep.
So as long as you get a really nice cut, you can save a little money on the clarity and the color and get a bigger rock.
Wow.
Yep. I agree with that. Yeah, the imperfections were the ones that you really can't tell in terms of the brilliance of it. It's got to be the cut.
The imperfections you can only tell under the loop, right?
Yes.
Which is really interesting, you know, from Rolex, because like their watches, they look pretty perfect, like the hands and everything, right? But when you look at under the loop, it's not so perfect. But when they use diamonds, they use like the highest quality diamonds. You know what I mean? It's kind of
like you would think on this type of piece, they should take the finishing to another level on the dial and stuff.
Yeah,
right.
And which I think they are, and maybe that's what's interesting. That will be an interesting test to do. Do they actually? Because see, this is a really unique dial. You look at this dial, right? That's a unique dial to this diamond bezel Rolex. Is the dial better on this? Is the finishing on the hands better?
It's not outside the realm of possibility because they make so few of these. They might have a couple of craftsmen finishing those hands, right?
Yeah. And the EPC said, Tim, gem set factory Rolexes are getting sought out. Yeah, exactly. But it's not too late. There's still, you look at the prices, even on the watch box, like watch box is overpriced, right? But they have this piece going for 150,000. I think that's maybe that's probably not even double over retail.
Yeah. So, you know, you can compare this versus a platinum Day-Date or Daytona, right? Similar price. And I don't know, I gotta say, the platinum is stealthy, but this is you're getting a lot more bang per buck.
Yeah, exactly. And this is way more rare, way more rare than the platinum piece.
Yep.
So there's
and it's factory. Like, you know, I have no interest in aftermarket, but factory, it's a different level.
Oh, Marco says, damn, my diet is going completely out the window today. I'm about to have McDonald's for dinner, quarter pounder plus McChicken. Only way to do it in my opinion.
Where's the Big Mac, Marco?
Wow.
Where's the Big Mac?
Marco, you gotta tell them, hold the sauce, okay? That'll save you a lot of calories.
Ooh, yeah, but you know what? How do you have a Big Mac without the special sauce?
By the way, you know, usually when people say hold the sauce, they mean hold it for me while I'm gonna have another cheeseburger. Just temporarily.
Yeah, Captain, I think like you can get the sauce like, you know, like in a little cup and just put a little sauce, you know, not like overloaded.
How about this? Hold the bread. Just give me the burger.
Just hold my beer.
We're not communists here, okay? We eat bread.
Okay. Well, but bread is the devil, right? Calories.
The devil. The bread is the
enemy. Are you a carbophobe?
No, unfortunately not. That's why I have to drop, you know.
I'm a carbivore.
Another 7 or 8. I'm a steak and potatoes guy, man. I love carbs. starchy carbs, all the bad things you possibly can have.
Look, like carbs, there's been like a crusade on carbs, and yeah, like too many carbs is bad, but this keto level of complete craziness, it's way overblown.
Yeah, it's all guys. It's all about the balance. Yeah. You can't just eat like eating just carbs is insane, and there's so many carbs out there that, of course, if you just eat carbs, it's bad. But you cannot just omit carbs and just eat just protein and salad. That's freaking insane.
Like, you can try, but you will not last on that diet very long.
Yeah,
you're gonna fall off the wagon.
Well, let me ask you this. So I think there's nothing wrong with a nice baked potato.
No, awesome.
It's great.
It's just
you gotta have something on it, though.
You know what the problem is when you make that shit loaded.
Yes.
You know when they bake the potato, take out the potato, just leave the skin as some kind of a shell, and then they take the baked potato, mix it with bacon, cheese, cream cheese. They put like bits.
Sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream. They put they load the mother effer up and then stuff it back in. And then you get this insane thing. It's a calorie bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when it goes off the freaking rails and into insanity world. That thing is like 1,000 calories, and that's like the appetizer.
Yep.
You kidding me?
Wendy's, baby.
Yeah. Or one of those fried onions, abominations.
Oh, the blooming onion.
The blooming onion. That's like you take a vegetable like onion, 0 calories. How can you turn an onion that has basically 0 calories into 1,000 calorie bomb? Like it doesn't even make any sense. They just put a little bit of bread and fried it. Like how is that? How did they make it so high calorie?
I think I just gained 5 pounds in this.
Just thinking about that.
Out of any food substance, pure oil has the highest calories per gram.
Man, the blooming onions should be against it should be against the law. It should be outlawed.
You're talking about olive oil?
All oils, yeah. Well, of course, because it's pure fat, right?
I thought it was healthy.
Well, look.
Well, to some degree, right? A little bit of oil is necessary, right?
It has some
good
healthy,
for your bones.
It has some healthy nutrients in it, but if we're talking about losing weight, no, you should avoid. You should use as little as possible.
By the way, for hiking, eating some oil is really good because it gets between the bones. So if you're walking a lot, you do want to eat oil to to lubricate the joints.
Didn't they have those stories of those Greek soldiers marching, and they would carry little bottles of olive oil?
That's right.
For energy.
That's right. It's actually that's what I'm saying. It's really good. By the way, guys, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna take 10-minute break, and I'll see you on the Archie show. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Captain. Thank you for stopping by. That was I think that was a really good little show. Very good production.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. And we got how did you find out about that release? How quickly did that drop? That's amazing.
I think that was today. That dropped today.
Wow.
Mind
news.
Blowing, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Excellent job.
The Patek release.
What Patek release?
Exactly. You missed the show. That's why. You have to
Go
rewatch
back
it.
From the beginning to
right.
1 hour and 50 we're on now.
Patek dropped 5 quartz watches. Well, no. 4. Yeah, 4 quartz aquanauts. Revamped. Yeah. Ooh. With 2 new what's it called? Aquanaut chronographs in white gold. So 2 grenade chronographs. A grenade chronograph, right? And a blue chronograph. Yeah.
Not quartz.
No,
not quartz.
Oh, those are not. Okay. Those were not quartz. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? It's a men's quartz aquanaut.
Men? No men. I mean, no. They're technically modeled as light. They're no longer women's quartz aquanauts. They're called light.
But are they smaller than 40?
Diet aquanaut.
Yes, they're 38.
They're not solar powered, no.
Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah.
What?
The smaller, the quartz is a smaller size.
Smaller, but not that much. 38.8, you said, Tim, or something around there?
38.8. So there's like beefier. They're like unisex, but they're with diamond bezels.
Yeah, that's targeting women.
It's kind of it is, but it's not as womanly as they used to. They're not like dainty and pink anymore.
With the way the prices are in the aftermarket, men would jump on those.
Yeah. They're kind of unisex
if they like the diamonds.
So
but men don't like quartz.
Well, you know what? They don't like quartz because other men tell them it's not a manly thing to wear. You know what I mean? It's kind
of but not in Patek.
I think it's about to change. They're changing that trend. That's what my hope.
We were talking all about it, man. You got to go back. The blinged out watches that people are wearing these days, and the fact the bezels that the aftermarket bezels and diamonds.
Yeah, I don't know. I think let's leave the men's quartz for Grand Seiko, and let's keep the men's Pateks mechanical. That's my opinion.
We'll see, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We're gonna do this the whole in-depth analysis. Maybe in the no after show. I'm gonna play some Call of Duty. We're gonna do some Call of Duty. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. We'll see what's gonna happen, guys. I'll see you in like 10 minutes.
Again, I would help you lay the crown, but count us higher than a mountain, and we be up here for the long run, strap in for a long one. We got everybody on one. Now you coming at the king, so you better not miss. And we only get stronger with everything I carry up on my back. You should paint it up with a target. Why would you dare me?在以后除了是傻子还有其他吗？我左右键盘琵琶在时间滴答着还不够，你的固执让我来守候，哪怕太迟也不想以后，就在这时放肆的打斗。I got the heart of a lion, I know the harder you climb, the harder you fall. I'm at the top of the mountain, too many bodies to count, I've been through it all. I had to weather the storm to get to the level I'm on. That's how the legend was born. All of my enemies already dead and born. I'm ready for war. They know I'm ready for war. I told them we're taking over.
got it all locked up.